and I can see my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Well, hello everybody, first and welcome back aboard to Real Football. Then it is Super Sunday. It is too early for me, I must say, but we are starting you off today on this Super Sunday, which has 5 games amongst it, with Crystal Palace as they take on Manchester United before the big one later in the day, Chelsea Arsenal, and here you go.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. Incredible! I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
Well, good morning, everybody, folks, and welcome back aboard to Res Football. My name is Tom, and I bring you the watch along, folks. This morning, lunchtime for Crystal Palace to take on Manchester United live in the Premier League. If you do our watch stream on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hit that subscribe, and if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who is here today. Your kickoff is coming your way at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock in the Premier League. If you do that, so yes, folks, kickoff 12 o'clock, Crystal Palace or against Manchester United. A very good morning to you all, folks. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, my name is Tom, and welcome aboard to everybody who has joined us here today at just about waking up time for most on a Sunday. Not me. I'm always up and out at this time on a Sunday, but let me tell you, I would not have even caught the bus to get home yet on a normal Super Sunday. That is how early it is. So, yeah. Hopefully, this is the only 12 o'clock kickoff of the season. So, yes, folks, considering how early it is in the day, smashing a like on today's stream would be tremendously helpful to the channel. And also sharing the channel around with your friends and hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. All of those things will be fantastic, considering it is literally 11:45 a.m. UK time. Conversation for later. Ashik, Mr. B. Harry, is in their house. I'm sure this is a time that suits you, Mr. B. Harry. And Haruto is in here as well. How are you doing, Haruto? Good to see you in here. And welcome aboard, I believe, Haruto, anyway. So I was just having a little bit of a scroll. And yeah, folks, just a reminder of what is coming up after this Premier League weekend, because of course straight away we're back into Premier League action on Tuesday with the midweek round, and there are two games of interest and in and amongst the one that we'll be doing on Tuesday, which is Newcastle against Spurs. Kickoff is at 8:15 for that. Bournemouth against Everton and Fulham against Manchester City on the 7:30 kickoffs. Remember, all games as part of this Premier League midweek round are on Sky Sports. Wednesday the 3rd is where I'll be attending top of the pile Arsenal, Brentford, but games include Brighton against Villa, Burnley, Palace, Wolves, Forest. It's exciting times. Leeds, Chelsea. Whoa, I'm going to miss that. Oh, man. Liverpool, Sunderland as well. And obviously, Thursday, the 4th of December, will be Manchester United against West Ham United. The Dalton 122 312. Unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, I cannot show the match. Once again, that is due to copyright. So you will need to have either a option of a Fire Stick or a streaming site, although I don't recommend a Fire Stick at all, or have a Sky Sports UK subscription to watch the match the correct way. Best club in the world? Don't get me started, please. Do not get me... More like the most vulnerable club in the world. Smash a like, folks, because it is just about 11:49 a.m. In a moment's time, we are going to get you through. See your team news and your match information ahead of Crystal Palace against Manchester United. But first, it is time for some bet slips, because today we are coming back off a £20 win yesterday off just 2 slips. The Accra Insurance hit for the first time this season. And on top of that, we had a price boost on Sunderland return, £10.50. But today's Accra Insurance is a 50p stake. It returns £11.70. It is for Crystal Palace, Rangers, Aston Villa, Forest and Arsenal all to win. Once again, that is Forest, Arsenal, Rangers, Villa and Palace all to win. It is a 50p stake and it returns £11.70. Moving on, there is a price boost, 50p for £5.50. Arsenal, Real Madrid and Napoli all to win. And that is £5.50. On the Arsenal match, we've got Eze to be an anytime goal scorer as a price boost. 50p returns £1.85 on that one. It is a pre-built price boost, a bet builder that is in play on the Chelsea-Arsenal game. £1 for £16.50 on this one. And it's Arsenal to win over 10.5 corners and Leandro Trossard to score. Bet builder on Forest at 205. I won't be live for them, of course, though. Forest to win over 2.5 goals scored by Forest. Forest to score in both halves. Forest to be the first team to score. That is an £8 return for £1 stake. Morgan Rogers over 3.5 goals. Morgan Rogers to score over 3.5 goals, and Donyell Marnes have over 1.5 shots. 50p, £3.20. That's on Villa Wolves. And then a price boost on this game for £2.75 is going to be both teams to score over 9.5 corners and over 3.5 goals. And the main bet builder is just a three-legger on this one. And it is £1 to return, 380 for Crystal Palace to win. Straight through, no nonsense, over 1.5 goals. And John Philippe Mateta as an anytime goal scorer. So those are the bets. And also the Coral Football Super Series is in play later at 4:15, 4:30. And it is Arsenal to win by 2 goals or more against Chelsea. The first goal to be scored after half an hour. 11 to 12 corners and 4 players to be carded. Okay, it is now 11:51 in the UK. So let's get the screen shared for you guys. Let's get started with this Super Sunday. It is a 2-legger. I can't do the 205 due to time constraints, but Palace against Manchester United should entertain us. So here we go. Let's have a look at your team news. I will be keeping a close eye on those 205s, though, with the multicast, I'm hoping. Let me just check if multicast is it on Sky Golf? Golf? Let's have a look. Where's the multicast? I don't think there is multi. Who knows? Tom will figure that out. It's on Sky Sports Plus. There we go. Lovely. Right. Well, I need TNT Sports for now because this is where you can watch the match. TNT Sports 1 HD or TNT Sports Ultimate. If you want to watch this one, let's have a look then. Team news. Here we go. We're on the wrong game week. That's 14. Let's take a look at 13, where we can find Palace, Man United in amongst 3 big hitter Premier League games. At 2:05, Villa, Wolves, Forest, Brighton, and West Ham, Liverpool before Chelsea, Arsenal at 4:30. Into the league table. Where Crystal Palace have the chance to move into the top 5 with a point. They would go level on points with Aston Villa, who play at 2:05. And goal difference would see them go above Villa as well. The 3 points for Palace, they would put them onto 23 points. That would be level on points with Chelsea until the game later. And only goal difference would hold them back unless they beat Man United by 6 here. Manchester United can move on to 19 points if they get a draw. Their goal difference is 0 at the minute. A draw for them would put them on to 19 points, level on points with Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, and Brighton. Brighton, of course, are playing against Forest later. So, yeah, goal difference would see them go above Bournemouth and into the top 9. 3 points for Man United, though, would put them on to 21 points. That'd be level on points again with Aston Villa. And goal difference would not quite be enough. And we'll take a little look into these games a little bit later on as well. The 2:05s, remember they are 2:05 kickoff today, not 2 o'clock. Dean Henderson, who begins in goal there for Palace. A back 3 today of Maxence Lacroix, Chris Richards and Mark Gahey, playing behind the midfield 4 of Tyrick Mitchell, Daichi Kamada and Adam Wharton. Then Daniel Munoz, of course, is the wing back at the opposite side. Mitchell and Munoz, as we know, can invert back into defence at any time to make a back five. Diamond front three is Jeremy Pino, Ismail Assar and Jean-Philippe Mateta on the bench. For Palace, it's Jefferson Lerma, Eddie Nketiah, Christantus Uche, Nat Klein, Will Hughes, Romain Essa, JD Canvert, Walter Benitez and Justin Devenny. Then for Manchester United, it is Semi Lamans, who begins in goal, a back three today of Lenny Yoro, Matthias de Ligt and Luke Shaw, plays behind a midfield four of Amad Diallo, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Diogo Dalot. Front three is a diamond front three of Mason Mount, Joshua Zirkzee, and Brian Mbeumo. Still no Benjamin Sesko in the squad at all for United, and Mateus Cunha is also unavailable to them today. Altay Bayindir on the bench, though, alongside Dacia Mazraoui, Lisandro Martinez, Tara Malacia, Patrick Dorgu, Manuel Ugarte, Aidan Heaven, Kobe Mainu, and Shay Lacey. So a big one at 12 o'clock, and it's a big Super Sunday, it must be said. There was 22 goals scored in 5 games yesterday. So how many will we get today? Plenty of them, Ashik. Plenty of them, buddy. So let's get this one going then. Selhurst Park. It is just 4 minutes away from 12 o'clock. Still in the morning sunshine, but full, fiery, and excited for the visit of Manchester United, who will barely be awake for this when you consider how early it is on a Sunday morning. It is the true nightmare slot for any team. I mean, I'll bring you back to the day where West Bromwich Albion and Wolverhampton Wanderers played each other, and in an 11:45 a.m. kickoff in the FA Cup. Hey, shh, I'm back in Liverpool today. I'm back in Liverpool today. You know I am, so shh. No, earlier in the bookies, because I want West Ham relegated. That's why. Folks, I can't see any likes, so if you haven't already, smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you haven't already, smash the like. No, Ashik, you should be reading the community tab. Because it clearly says, with a red logo, as well a red icon, no streams, I will be in attendance for Arsenal against Brentford at Emirates Stadium. The schedule for both this game week and match week 14 is available right now on the community tab. It's in one post. They're both in that same post. Well, big up, big up. So yes, both of the next 2 game weeks are in one post on the community tab. See you at R4, Ricky. Just a reminder that Arsenal can go unbeaten 7 times and counting at Stamford Bridge with a draw or all 3 points at the Bridge today. The strongest unbeaten run recorded in the Premier League at Stamford Bridge. Fuck off. We are the Arsenal and we are the kings of the Bridge. Ale ala. When we come to the Bridge, we'll give you hell. Time for the kickoff then. It's 12 o'clock and it's Crystal Palace against Manchester United. That will be the chant on Wednesday as well. Because we are the kings of the Bridge. That Club World Cup that was crap, you mean? Oh, Ashik, you need to just stop glazing Chelsea. They will always be I'm not going to say it yet until they've lost. In towards the Ligt, early flick, Casemiro, and Henderson had to scramble it off the line. And the United corner early on, that flick from the Ligt. Xerxes and Burma make contact. It comes to I can't wait for Arsenal's match against simply the most vulnerable team in world football. By the way, even a Spurs fan agrees with me on that. Oh yeah, yesterday, Spurs Fulham, a Spurs fan actually agreed with me on that. So yeah, it's not just a me thing there. The Spurs fans also think that you are the most vulnerable team in world football. Well, they're better than you. Like I've said, Spurs ain't vulnerable. They're just chronically shit. They're still better than you. And they'll dominate you at Stamford Bridge. Thank you, Mr. B. Harry. Very, very good information from Mr. B. Harry. So, no. I refer to you as the most vulnerable club in world football. If we lose today, we lose to the most vulnerable club in world football. And the club, which also in 2 years' time will get a massive FFP hit as well. Yeah. In case you forgot, case closed Manchester City. Uh-oh, eyes on Chelsea. Oh, yeah. We're not Stoke. We didn't score from any set pieces against Spurs. 4 open play goals. And in fact, I think we scored at least 1 from open play against Bayern as well. Well, problem for Ismail Assar, it is a sunny afternoon. Well, only just afternoon, I say, at Selhurst Park. I mean, yeah, yesterday was a miserable day, you know. It was gloomy, it was raining, it was... But again, today we're back out with the blue skies, and it's so nice. It's good. But yeah, my laptop, which has got Windows 11 on it, is telling me on the bottom corner, rainy days ahead. Thank you for that. So tomorrow is going to be raining. Oh, Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be sunny, beautiful. Thursday, rain. Oh, wow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all rain. Yeah, do you know what? I don't trust MSN weather that much. I'm going to use my phone because my phone is always right when it comes to weather. Always. Because every year, people go, oh, it's going to rain at the light switch on. Yeah, this year, nobody believed me when I said it wasn't going to rain. Didn't rain. Second to Chelsea, you guys are nothing. You guys will fall away. You will never ever win a league title again. Not in my lifetime will Chelsea win a league title. You've got more. There's more chance of Spurs winning the Champions League than Chelsea winning a league title in my lifetime. Sorry, but Chelsea are bigger than Arsenal. Fuck off! Don't start rattling me at bloody 12:07 p.m. Please. Save it for later. Save it for later. You mean 30th? Yes. Oh, I thought that Mateta scored then. What a goal it would have been. Side netting. Mateta should score. So interesting start to this one at Selhurst Park between Palace and United. It's too early for football. I feel sorry for the for those fans in there. 12 o'clock. I do feel sorry for those fans in there. I can't Ash it. It's a pain because there's not enough time between this one and the 205s. And yeah, 205. Yeah. Sorry, but there might not be a Brighton watch along either next Sunday. There's talks about a lunch that I might be going to. So yeah, it might just be Fulham next Sunday. Okay. well, Liverpool aren't the priority. On this channel, Arsenal are the priority. And quite frankly, because of a 5-minute increase, yeah, it needs to be bang on 2 o'clock. Don't blame me. Blame the broadcasters for scheduling at 2:05. So yeah, next Sunday, you might not have the Brighton game live. Saturday, we're not. There'll be no 3 o'clock focus. I understand that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3 o'clock kickoffs, but because of Arsenal playing at 12:30, as you guys know, if Arsenal play at 12:30, there is no 3 o'clock focus afterwards. So it'll be probably Villa Arsenal, Leeds Liverpool. Yes, so we're doing Liverpool at the weekend against Leeds, and then probably just Fulham Palace on Sunday, and Wolves United on the Monday. Match week 16 is, yeah, that's going to be quite a boring Saturday, if I'm being brutal with you. Yes, actually, I forgot to mention this because I did get a notification, and yes, thank you for reminding me that. And this is going to likely lead to probably a silence at the London Stadium, because yes, former West Ham player, coach, and manager Billy Bonds has died at the age of 79. That news came from Sky Sports 32 minutes ago. So that is Billy Bonds dies age 79. Oh. So long throw in for Palace. Chris Richards. Sunny Sunday and Wharton. Oh, powerful effort. But straight at Sonny Lamons. And so far, it's United who have the leeway on the poll. 5 votes. 40% backing Palace for the win. 60% backing United to win. Quarter of the way through the match. 12:15 in the UK. still got. I saw Mateta. Oh, should have a goal. But yeah, normally it would still be an hour and a half until I'm live. Now. John Philip Mateta so nearly had that impact on this game. United throw here. Gary Lineker has just been spotted by TNT and pointed out at Selhurst Park. Look, see, Richards got back there, good defending. God. Do you know, it would have been nice if this was 1 o'clock kickoff. I wouldn't mind that whole 1 o'clock, 3:30 Milan. And Burma went to the book. Well, later, at 7:30, which is about 7 hours and 12 minutes away, I can look forward to a nice steak and red wine pie for my dinner. Does feel like it's Saturday. But don't worry. Once I've got this out of the way, and I start watching Sky, I'll think, oh yeah, no, it's Sunday. Once I get Sky on with the Super Sunday coverage, that's when I'll know it's Sunday. It does feel like Saturday right now. Lunchtime, TNT Sports. Dallo with the defending of that Palace set piece. Plays it onto Brian in Burma. Oh, Palace on the move, sweeping ball through the middle. Is he onside? Ismail Assar. He'll win a corner. Blocked by Delict. Kamada. It's a heavy barge. I'm not sure if that is a foul or not. I would probably say just play on. Showing that replay of the incident in the centre of the park. Oh, good delivery. Away by Delict. Richards was there. Corner it'll be for Palace. Oh, frig. See what I mean? Tom's. Rusty. Yeah, please, can this be the... It's not a complaint, but can this be the only one of the season? Oh, 12 o'clock. We're about... we're nearly 40 minutes into the day now. Yeah, I don't know. Half hour, 40. Don't know, don't care. Could do with a few more shots. Bit more of a goal threat. I'd love to know how many United fans have made this journey, I really would like to know that because, I mean, if you're asking me, 12 o'clock, I'd tell you no. Manchester to London, 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Because let's not forget, you've got to be at the ground for bloody, I'd say about 11. So Bruno Fernandes stood over this free kick, but as to his Brian and Burma, left by Bruno, and Burma will deliver, not the best, and headed away by Kamada. Pino's additional clearance wasn't great, but runs back through to the gloves of Dean Henderson. There you go. United to lose the ball. Work to Ismail Assar and across. Oh, it's a poor effort. Has to be more power behind that. Straight at Lamans, drags the shot. Good move by Palace, but more power behind the shot is needed. You've got to get more power behind that shot. Well, if you haven't already, folks, do make sure you are smashing a like on the stream, hit the subscribe if you are new, share the channel around with your friends, and as well, you can let us know who you think is going to win via the poll, which is in the chat. The match stats so far: 2 shots on target each, 4 from United, 2 on target, 7 from Palace. Again, though, just 2 on target. So the clinicality has come from United, but the more chances have come from Palace. "25 minutes gone. We're over halfway through the first half. And for those of you who are going to query me on when's the halfway point in the first half, 22 and a half minutes. There's Munoz. Oh, great ball. Missed by Lamons and then Pino. There was a block in there from somebody. Can't quite see probably because of the sun. And United are going to try and counter, but great interception by Palace. Oh, Tom's just starting to wake up now. A bit more. Now the clock's starting to hit 12:30. Yeah, it was about 15 minutes ago, wasn't it, when I said that it were 90 minutes until I'd normally be live on a Sunday. Oh, I don't think I've even had breakfast this morning. And normally I have breakfast on a Sunday morning, as some of you will be aware. That's a free kick awarded by Rob Jones, the referee. Just had to reload TNT there. Virgin had a slight hiccup. So, Sarp nearly lost out there. It's been a bit of a scruffy game. Neither side's been too great. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester United. We've hit the half-hour mark. 15 minutes to go in the first half. Still goalless between Palace and Man U here. Palace 0, United 0 still. Quick swig of Coke, I think, will do me nicely. Quick sugar it, just to remind me. Yeah, it's not been the best of. I mean, it's been all right. Opening stage was more exciting. It's sort of in a bit of a limbo at the minute, the game. Needs a goal. Needs a goal. Stoke aren't playing today, Ashik. Wrong team, buddy. Chelsea, Arsenal. Oh, penalty. There we go. And that's exactly the wake-up call we needed at 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Well, half 12 now, but penalty it is for Palace. All day, penalty. No doubt about it in my head. You're in behind on Mateta. It's a yellow card as well. It's all day a penalty. Stonewaller. From behind. Takes his foot away. Penalty, yellow card all day for me. There's no overturning that. So Jean-Philippe Mateta to put Palace ahead just after half hour. Well, the last penalty miss for Jean-Philippe Mateta was against AZ Alkmaar in the Europa League, but a 6 out of 6 record. This for 7 out of 7 for Jean-Philippe Mateta in the Premier League to put Palace 1-0 up. Cool as you like. Palace lead Man United 1-0. It's just strokes. I wouldn't even call it a pass. He just kind of just goes, oh yeah, he just pets the ball and just goes to back of the net. Cool as you like. Is it clean? VAR are checking, so it's going to be a retake. Possible double touch here, guys. So they're checking for a double touch. So possible double touch here. So Rob Jones is going to announce to the stadium. Here we go. Now it's all exciting. Right, Rob Jones is going to go over to the tannoy and say that after review that Jean-Philippe Mateta has touched the ball twice and the penalty is to be retaken. So penalty will be retaken and Palace don't quite have their lead yet. So the penalty will be retaken due to a double touch by Jean-Philippe Mateta. So Palace aren't ahead yet. Double touch. So yeah, did he touch it twice? I don't know. So anyways, Jean-Philippe Mateta again. Against Sene Lamens. And scores. Hopefully there wasn't a double touch that time. Palace this time lead 1-0. Mateta scores the retaken penalty. And that should be Palace in front now. There you go. He does it the opposite side as well. So, the penalty was retaken for a double touch. But Jean-Philippe Mateta scored the retake. Palace 1-0 up. And there is about roughly 8 minutes to go in the first half. And this could be troublesome. Mateta, Pino, slips. And, well, he went down, Pino, but Rob Jones is giving a free kick. Maybe he's indicating simulation, perhaps. And Palace are going to make an early change here in the first half. Eddie Nketiah is going to come on to replace Ismail Assar. I'm not sure what that's been caused by then. We'll have to get some information on that at half time. But Eddie Nketiah replacing Ismail Assar 7 minutes before half time. Although you can imagine there'll be a bit of added time with the VAR on the penalty after it was taken, of course, for the double touch. Where's Mateta? Palace started to get their tails up here. Munoz brings it forward, the pass to Walton. Yeah, he was closed down quickly by Casemiro, but they'll come again. Not a bad cross by Munoz. Lifted it. Deflected away. Comes out to Mitchell. Held up by Burma. So we are 5 minutes to go. Not too many events until that penalty was taken and had to be retaken, if I'm honest, yeah. It's a clear pen all day. Throw in from Yoram. Gets a flick. And it is away by Richards. It will be a United corner here. Just checking my price boost on this game, which I did have. Probably gone somewhere. Oh, hang on. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. We're a long, long way away from both teams scoring over 3.5 goals. Corner from United, and it's away. Nice high leap, actually, by Mateta. Crossing towards the link from Bruno Fernandes. Dalot gets it back, and Xerxes has kept it in, did well to do that. Gets it out to Brian Burmo, clipped in by Bruno Fernandes. Nice pace on it. Comes out to Diogo Dalot. In again, and away again. Bruno Fernandes had a go. Off target by him. Munoz then. Played off him by Mason Mount. Will be a throw into United. Probably going to get about 4 or 5 minutes out of time at the end of this first half. Well, Crystal Palace 1, United 0 on this Sunday lunchtime. A little bit of Gallagher Pro. Not bad. Won't be watching that. Final minute before the break. Bounce ball in. Free kick, free kick. It's had a fairly simple first half, Rob Jones. I mean, like I said, we only had the one precarious situation with the penalty. Wins the ball, Casemiro, just to follow through on Walton. I think it is that's the reason why the foul's been given. Oh, Pino. Shaw with the tackle. Tyreek Mitchell cuts it back. Mateta. 5 minutes out of time, people. 5 minutes. Yeah, added time at the end of the first half. 5 minutes. It'll be for the penalty and the little injury to Ismail Assar. So Palace 1, United 0, the score remains. Mason Mount. Diogo Dalot. Dalot's cross. Way by Kamada. 2 of the 5 added on gone. 3 to go. Pino, oh, that was a slip. Oh, they could be in. Nketiah. Munoz calling for it. Nketiah has taken far too long. Yeah, he's got to get that shot away, Eddie Nketiah. Dalot, nice touch. Try to flick it through for Mount. I mean, can we get a replay on that any chance? Because Munoz is calling for it. Play it's Daniel Munoz, mate. He's got his arm up higher than the moon. So Mount with the ball in. Away by Munoz. Out to Luke Shaw. We're into the last minute or so at the 5 added on here. And Burmo goes down. Rob Jones awards the free kick. There's that ball. Eddie, so selfish. The touch is great. You know, it's a great tackle by Shaw, but Eddie should be either passing that or getting the ball in the back. The ball should be in the back of the net 2-0. There's no hiding from that. Well, it's going to be a free kick here. Or not. Half time is gone. Palace then leading United by a single goal to nil. The penalty from Mateta. Of course, the first attempt was a double touch, which went to VAR, and it led to the penalty being retaken. But Mateta either way scored it on the second attempt, and the half-time score of the break, Palace 1, United 0, in a quiet-ish first-half performance. Half-time score once again at Selhurst Park is Crystal Palace 1, United 0. Yeah, not too much to report on, folks, in that first half, really. But in a minute, we are going to have a look through SofaScore, and we're going to have a look, see what's going on in the footballing world. This is an FA Cup advert, isn't it? Okay, so there you go. FA Cup advert. Salford against Leyton Orient. Not really interested in that. But what we are interested in, what's been happening in the footballing world. So let's head over to SofaScore and let's see what's been happening so far on this Sunday. I bet you we haven't had anything kick off yet. Let's take a little look. Yeah, highly disentertaining first half between these two, all bar the penalty. But all the main action gets underway at 2:05. Villa against Wolves, Forest Brighton, and West Ham Liverpool. And you can join us for the big one at 4:15, which is Chelsea against Arsenal. All the build-up from 4:15, kick-off is at 4:30. In the Bundesliga then, things all get underway at 2:30, where HSV take on Stuttgart, 4:30. It is Eintracht Frankfurt against Wolfsburg, and 6:30. Freiburg take on Mainz 05. If you're into the Spanish La Liga, it is 7 minutes to go till kickoff for Real Sociedad against Villarreal. 3:15 for Sevilla against Real Betis. Celta Vigo take on Espanyol at 5:30. 8 o'clock kickoff sees Girona take on Real Madrid. French Liga sees Strasbourg against Brest at 2 o'clock. 4:15 for Angers against Lens. Le Havre against Lyon. And Lorient against Nice. 7:45 for Lyon against Nantes. Porto and Sporting are in action in the Liga Portugal Betclic, which is Estrela Amadora at 6 for Sporting and 8:30 for Esterol's visit to Porto. There are 2 games going on right now in the Scottish Premiership, where Celtic at half-time are leading Hibs by 2-0. And remember how I told you yesterday that Celtic could close the gap to 2 points? Well, that's exactly what they're doing. Half-time score is Hibernian 0, Celtic 2. Arna Angels and Dyson Maeda on the score sheet. The 2 goals within a minute of each other. And that's your half-time score. 2 o'clock for Rangers against Falkirk and 3 o'clock for Livingston against Aberdeen. Any more? I don't think there's any EFL. I don't think there's anything. There's any EFL Championship today. Doesn't look to be that way. Well, let's take a look at the rugby, where there's just one thing happening today in your rugby. I think, you've got Saracens against Bath in the Premiership Rugby, which is a 3 o'clock kickoff today. And that was advertised early. That's on CNT Sports. So if you want any rugby, Saracens against Bath is the place, is the one to look for in the UK. Let's take a look Nothing else. No, nothing else. So Palace 1, United 0 then at half time right now then. And yeah, definitely exciting as the day goes on, it's fair to say. But yeah, I just think it's too early for the players, this, if you ask me. Yeah, Sunday lunchtime does not work. We're going to get some analysis on the pundits, though, in a minute, because TNT are back on air after their advert break, and what a picture this is. And it is Serie A, where Roma take on Napoli. That is, I think, an 7:45 kickoff in Serie A. Currently in Serie A, 11:30 kickoff, local time. UK time, 12:30 local. It is currently Lecce 2, Torino 1. Goal scorers in that one are Lamek Bender and Lassana Koulibaly for Lecce, and 57th minute, one back for Torino through Che Adams for a Southampton player. So we're looking for at least one more goal in this match. We can tick off the John Philip Mateta to be an anytime goal scorer. Because indeed, he's scored so far the game's only goal. The double touch is, yeah, I think it might be one foot than the other. Yeah. So retake and penalty, Mateta. There's the scuff. And yeah, it's a double touch. So it can't. So yeah, what basically happens is he kicks the ball and it rolls off his other foot, which is not allowed. It can only be one touch. But a change in the law allowed John Philip Mateta to retake the penalty. And the second penalty was beautiful. Palace. And yeah, that penalty incident, I must say, is really the only entertainment we've had in this game. I can't lie. I mean, I'd love to say it's been a fantastic game, but it really hasn't in the scheme of things. So let's take a check at Super 6, shall we? And see what my current Super 6 status is. I know there's no correct scores for me, but the current Super 6 status. One game currently happening elsewhere. Torino against Leicester. Leicester 3-1. Che Adams with the latest goal in that one. And it is 4 points each. I got 2 points on each of the 3 o'clock kickoffs that were taking part in the Super 6. And yeah, no points on Spurs against Fulham, no points on Everton Newcastle, but 2 more games on Super 6. Still to come. And the predictions remain as West Ham 1, Liverpool 2, and Chelsea 0, Arsenal 2. Yeah, ball fest, really. Like, if you're going to get me up at 12 o'clock, please put a good game on in the future, TNT. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie to you about it. It's not been that great. I don't feel satisfied. Oh, I'm sure that Fulham Palace game will be better next Sunday. Off for Craven Cottage. So yeah, the injury still has been confirmed by SofaScore. We should be back in about 2 minutes' time, second half here. Roughly 2 minutes. I can't guarantee it, of course. Should get a text soon for my delivery. So it looks like fun in the rugby actually there with that presenter that I've just seen. But folks, it is time for the second half. Hopefully we get some more entertainment. Palace against Manchester United, 1-0 currently. More entertaining second half would be appreciated if you don't mind. Exactly 1 hour until the 2:05s get underway, with the time being 1:05 right now. Ready or not? Oh, I love it, that tune, man. The tunes are out at Selhurst. I can hear them on my bloody earpiece. I still wouldn't get up at whatever time they've got up to get there this morning. Interesting stat coming from Darren Fletcher, the commentator for TNT. The last goal scored against Crystal Palace was by Berrieze for Arsenal. Since then, they haven't conceded a Premier League goal. Crazy. Will United change that in this second half? 2-0 was the prediction. Yeah, love a bit of Darren Fletcher and Ali McQuaist, I tell you. I'll tell you a little something. I do like a bit of Ali McQuaist and Darren Fletcher. Give it away. Pino. Wharton. Picked off by Burmo. Ahmad on the right for United. And Ahmad plays it to Casemiro, who has a go for goal. Straight at Dean Henderson, who's got his cap on in the second half. Model. So, what's this going to be? A corner? Sure. Lamont on the ball for United. Now Yoram. Have a look at the old jobs. See what's cracking. Team news is now all available, by the way, as well for the Premier League fixtures at 2:05 on the Premier League app. If you do want to take a look, I've had my notifications to let me know. Tarek Mitchell. So, same really as the first half of the minute. Not that exciting. In by Richards. Oh, it wasn't cleared properly. Could have led. To an awkward position. Could have led. I'll tell you. The sun is well bright at Selhurst Park, isn't it? Let's have a look, see what's on the agenda for tomorrow. What's on the old agenda tomorrow? Nah. So, Nketiah's been booked. Late challenge on Bruno Fernandes. Winning the free kick will be the taker as well. Joshua Zorge, wow. I think that's his first goal of the season. 1-1. We're all square. What a finish. Well, awkward one for him. Tight angle. It's a great finish by Xerxes. Gets it off his chest. It's off the no, it's not off the shin. Bit of a spin as well whilst he was taking it. Great finish by him. And that's the first time Palace have conceded a goal in the Premier League since Eze scored the winner for us at the Emirates. So we're all square. And it's game on. Lenny Yoro's just come off and he does not look too happy, would be the right word to say, I would say. Palace will want to respond. Surely it'll be a wake-up call for them conceding that goal. Hopefully it's the wake-up call for this game and gets it a bit more exciting. For the sake of me and for you guys, because I'm not going to lie, the quality of the match was not worth me missing out on a Mackey's breakfast for. Well, still 34 minutes to go. Yeah, game's definitely dragging along. It will be about 2:05 when we're done here, you know. Which is exactly when the 2:05 kickoffs get underway, of course. Nketiah, selfish. Pass the ball. Second time he's done that, Nketiah. Just get the sense it might start to get a bit lively. Oh. So 33 minutes to go. Palace 1, United 1. Xerxes with the United equaliser. It was a great finish by him. Palace free kick here, which is lifted. And it's a free header for Pino. And I think it's gone off Xerxes. Would have been a disaster for him after scoring his first goal of the season. A rare goal conceded by Palace. In fact, he comes off his shoulder, I think. Looks to come off his shoulder. Corner from Wharton. Sent in well. And back in by Adam Wharton. Duck header forward by Wharton. Offside flag is up. And a free kick to Palace. All square 1-1. Balls with Delict for United. We're starting to approach the more standard Super Sunday territory now. It's about now when I'd start getting you guys ready for a 2 o'clock kickoff. Now, I'd estimate that this match is going to be done about 1:50, 1:55, maybe 1:50, going towards 2. It'll leave me perfectly on time to watch the 2:05s, but it was a good call by me not to schedule a 2:05 because of the low time constraint, obviously. How are you doing, Kate and Jonathan? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. How are you doing? Welcome aboard. Half an hour to go. As things stand, yeah. I do regret my choices. Not proving to be a particularly good choice. Oh, Mateta bearing down on goal should have scored. He'll be kicking himself. He'll know that should be a goal. Yeah. We are the kings of the bridge. Ale, ala. We want to go and beat Ernie 7 at the bridge. I am excited. That's when you'll see the pumped version of me. Later on, when the clock's about 7:30-ish, whatever it's going to be, it'll be my either happy face, where fan cam, won't it? All that shit. Kickoff 4:30, or the build-up is from 4:15, and that, yes, I must say, I apologise, folks. I will openly admit that this has been dreadful, and I should have picked a 2:05. I could not have had all 3 slots. It wouldn't have been possible. Hopefully, this is the only 12 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday of the calendar year. It's been dreadful. Last year, I remember doing a 12 o'clock kickoff, Everton against Southampton, the final game at Goodison. And it wasn't that good of a game, but as you can imagine, that stream exploded because it was the final game at Goodison. Oh! Well, the United have turned around their fortunes. They've turned the game on its head. And they lead 2-1. I think Mason Mount scored it. Well, the wall. Might as well have it. It's on the free kick. So 27 minutes to go. United lead now. I have to say, it's been a dreadful game. Neither team particularly good. So, I'm not even going to go into the details of who deserves to be in the lead. Oh, is that not? No Salah. '65th minute. He's on the bench. He's on the bench. Oh, it's a poor lineup. It's a poor lineup. I mean, Isak is just wank. I'm not even going to debate that with you guys. Isak is wank. You've got a better striker now. You've got Walter Marder. And they paid over 100 million for him. I don't think he's scored a Premier League goal, has he, this season? Isak. Yeah. Well, my eyes at 2:05 today will be on all 3 of the games, but most particularly on Forest Brighton. Because after a 7-0 win for Forest against Brighton last season, I expect a goal fest there. It was a great game, that. Forest 7, Brighton 0. West Ham to lose. Yeah, no, I have to have West Ham. I can't have West Ham winning that game. Oh, I can't. I can't have West Ham winning that game. I genuinely need Liverpool to win that because I want West Ham down and gone.
Meet Flo, your stylish cordless sofa companion. Perfect for your night.
So 23 minutes to go now. We're eating our way through this one. Finally. Free kick Palace. Ball into the box. No. Hey. What if Wilson scores, you mean? Yeah, I'm still not in favour of West Ham getting any points out of that game. Oh, Isak, right, yeah. Yeah, still, look. I mean, it is funny, the Liverpool situation, but today I've got a serious head on. You know what I mean? I have high ambitions for West Ham to get relegated, so I would be appreciative of a Liverpool win today. Yep, next Saturday, well done TNT for the advertisement. Villa Arsenal. That's going to be a slog for us. Should get through it, the Arsenal. We better do. And the iPad wants a charge. Oh. Yeah, to be fair, I only had it on 56% when I got it out. But you're on. Come on, where are you? There it is. Nice big long wire. Which means that I can just drag it from one side of the room to the other. The only downside with it was obviously I had to use to share it with the Chromebook and the iPad, but not anymore. No, I decided that the Chromebook charger wasn't going anywhere because it's just a handy wire. I mean, all bar the big brick. Dallo running through. He gets a clip, doesn't he, on his knee by Richards. There'll be no intervention, I don't think, because obviously it's outside the box. Luke Shaw has gone into the book of Rob Jones. Yep. He scored yesterday, Nick Voltamada, in your 4-1 victory away to Everton. Well, yeah, looking forward to those 205s, me. But even more so, I'm looking forward to the actual Super Pass this Super Sunday, which is Chelsea-Arsenal. And that is a 4:30 kickoff. You won't want to miss it on Realltom Football. Well, the sun's not stopped shining on Selhurst Park. Nice, really, actually, to see the sun, because yesterday I only saw a game at night, which was the Spurs-Fulham game under the lights, and it was a dark and gloomy day as well, really. Interesting selection of items by the Dean Henderson goal. Vaseline, a bottle of pink fluid, and a cap, which he's taken off now. Free kick. Yellow card. Afternoon, Marty. How you doing? Good to see you there. Welcome aboard. To be fair, it's been a shit match. Top to bottom, really. United in front, looking for a third. That first half was unbelievably boring. Like, it was just ridiculous. And I rushed off my feet this morning for a 12 o'clock kickoff, and I'm like, Oh, my laptop's being, weirdly slow, you know. It needs a good kick up the backside, I think. It's frozen, I think, on this side. Nope, the entire laptop's frozen. I'm frozen on something. Right. Here's what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to mute the mic. I can't Right. So here's the update for you. Google Chrome is currently frozen on my laptop. And that is the reason why I ended up having to, coming off the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and load it on Microsoft Edge for you all and see if that, flipping out. So it's going to make me, it's gonna, what have I just done there? Oh, I'm stupid. Just ignore the comment that's just come up in the chat for iReview, and don't like Microsoft Edge, you know. Right, we're gonna have to just bleed and get put up with this, aren't we? Until I suppose I can at least reboot the laptop. But yeah, the issue is Google Chrome. So yeah, we're on Microsoft Edge at the minute. I'm just having to log myself in because I don't use Microsoft Edge very often. It's like the backup browser, I suppose you could say. But yeah, it's a Google Chrome issue. That's what's going on. I do apologise for the slight freezing of myself. Stream. Yeah, I couldn't see what was going on for about 2 minutes. Hey up, Kamar, how you doing? Yeah, I do want to show you on stage. Right, so yeah, sorry about this, folks. Yeah, once again, like I said, it is Palace 1, Man United 2. And yeah, slight technical difficulty with Google Chrome. So you will have to bear with me for just a second whilst I get everything back working again. We will run StreamYard off Microsoft Edge until the issue is resolved. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we are the one time that Microsoft Edge is actually needed in this channel. Google Chrome has just completely gone bleh, and I'm like, it's a good job I'm not using a Chromebook then, eh? But yeah, there you go, folks. On the air, right. It's making me redo everything. Thinks I'm a brand new user. I'm not. I'm the same person. No, not real. Tom. Tom's my name. Right, hang on. Sorry, folks. Found of real. So yeah, there we go. We're about sorted now. Bloody annoying this is, you know. Right. We should be. Yep. Okay. We're back. I think we're back. Wow, this is full screen. Like, it does look different on Microsoft Edge. I'm not going to lie. Right. Google Chrome. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll get you fixed. But in the meantime, it is going to be Microsoft Edge. And every time that I want to do... Yeah, it's going to make me go on to Bing. See? Stupid Bing. Hate Bing. Can't stand it. Bing's crap. Bing. Bing's about as good as Bing Bunny the program. And that's rubbish. A bing, a ping, a do 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 do. Palace 1, United 2. Completely thrown me off, this has. I'm not used to bleeding edge. And Palace, well, they just haven't come round, have they? Since the United goal. Well, just a reminder, 2:05, 3 games, Villa Wolves, Forest Brighton, and West Ham Liverpool. Yeah, Edge is being slow. I don't like this browser one bit. So yeah, I'll be rebooting the laptop and hopefully Chrome will work again, otherwise I'm going to have to reset up Chrome and I don't want to do that. So yeah, not the internet, Marty. Not the internet. Not anything other than that. Yeah, Chrome. Like I say, good job I ain't got a Chromebook or else I'd be effed. Really not great, this for Crystal Palace, is it? This game could have been so much more. It's been dreadful, really. I'm not even gonna hide it from you because it's. Oh yeah, another thing I'll tell you. Our Christmas branding is coming up. After the end of Chelsea Arsenal, once all the content is through, the fan cams, everything, we'll change the logo to red because tomorrow is the 1st of December. And yeah, getting all Christmassy, if you like. Well, Palace free kick, chance to equalise maybe. For them. In by Hughes, away by Xerxes, comfortably away by Xerxes. I do like a Christmas tree, but we can't have one up at the minute because we've still got the dogs. However, I've got advent calendars, of course, 2 of them, one in which is themed around cheese. So yeah, half of the winnings from yesterday's 2 winning bets have gone on advent calendars. Well, the cheese one was bought for me by my mum. But I bought 2 chocolate calendars, one for my grandmother, one for me. And yes, I did that this morning in and amongst all the chaos of a Sunday. Which is why these 12 o'clock kickoffs are so difficult. And I hate them. I like genuinely being said. If it were Forest away for us, I'd probably be okay. But yeah, Uche. We're into the last 90 seconds of the 90. I hope, by the way, I'm on the right microphone and that you can hear me. Final minute. Uche, come on, Palace. It's been a boring game. You've let the game slip from 1-0 up as well. You don't want United to win it. Jefferson Lerma. Just going to start preparing the good old social media graphics ready for Chelsea Arsenal. 4:30 kickoff, remember. We'll be live to in about 2 hours and 25 minutes for all the build up to Chelsea against Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. It's a huge game for us this afternoon, evening. It'll be dark, I think. So, evening, it'll feel like. And the clock has struck 90 on this 12 o'clock kickoff, finally. And it's going to be a minimum of just 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes in added time at the end of the match. Dorgu wants to replace Amad Diallo. Dorgu's coming on. So Kobe Maino and Patrick Dorgu come on. Maxence Lacroix. What an absolute... Yeah. Can't wait for the 4 minutes to be up here. The full-time whistle will be welcomed by me on this one. It's a free kick. Foul on Dorgu. Yeah, sums up the game. Second half. Palace have been poor second half. First half, both teams were poor. United have turned it on second half. Palace have been poor. Huge victory for United. Huge victory for United. That's what this is going to be. Final minute. Final half a minute. Like I said, first half was dreadful top to bottom. Neither team played well. Palace been completely poor second half. Man United probably deserved the victory on the comeback. Hughes chance. Oh, foul on the edge of the box. And it will be one last chance for Palace to rescue something. Invites the challenge from Casemiro. One more chance for Palace to redeem themselves for a completely piss poor first second half performance by Palace. Score, draw, miss, lose. Here we go. You would imagine that they're going to bring up Dean Henderson. They might not. The free kick. Devaney or Hughes? Goes straight into the wall. That should be full time. And it is full time. And you have to say that the game is one of the poorest games of football that I've watched in a really long time. Palace were abysmal in the second half, and United took advantage of that and got themselves the 3 points. They turned it on in a game that had no personality. It's been a really dreadful watch, to be fair, between these two. And United walk away with all 3 points after a difficult night against Everton. On Monday, they return to winning ways with a big victory at Selhurst Park. They surprise Selhurst and they finish 2-1 winners at Palace. And in around about 8 minutes' time, the kickoffs at 2:05 will be getting underway. Maybe they were from the European action, but yes, we'll see what at 4:15 for Chelsea against Arsenal, and we'll have all the roundup of the 2:05 kickoffs. But from me, I need to fix this laptop and Chrome. But folks, we'll be back at 4:15. Chelsea against Arsenal is what we have next for you.